Then there's James Harden in the pursuit of buckets every single time he plays. But at some point, he does need to rest, I would think, as the Rockets get back to getting healthy. On the scene tonight, the best of the best, Miss Doris Burke. Doris! Hey. All right, talk to me. What is it about James Harden? We know about this streak and how amazing it is. What is it about him that has been just so hard to defend?
You know, Michelle, Chris Paul was raving to our crew over the weekend about the number of different schemes that James has had to endure and the number of counters he's been able to come up with. And what I marvel at is Houston's ability to get him into all the right spots. They do an exceptional job getting him in a position where defenders are on an island. So they manipulate this one matchup. They get Russell Westbrook on him. Well, former teammates, he's dancing with the ball a little bit. He's out at 35 feet. And the floater, despite the defensive help. And just the ability to hard dribble create the kind of separation. Listen, Paul George has been an elite defensive player. He cannot close. And then this is just ridiculous. And this guy is getting 97% of his points from the 3 most efficient shots in basketball. He's making 5 threes per game. He's making 10 free throws per game. What he has done is nothing short of remarkable. And I'm not sure there's an answer for him.
This because I think if you're a Rockets fan or a basketball fan in general, you worry a little bit about the usage of James Harden as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. That being said, what does everyone need to see from Chris Paul as this season starts to wind down?
Well, I just asked Mike D'Antoni, did he think they could beat Golden State with what they've got? He said, listen, we could lose to a Utah, but we absolutely believe we have enough in this locker room. And I think this comes down to Chris Paul in my mind, because we're talking about one of the great point guards. There was a 10-year stretch where this man was the best point guard in the league. Obviously, when we think about Houston, we think about their ability to knock down threes at a very high percentage. But Chris has got to be Chris in every way. He's got to get by off the dribble drive and make other guys around him feel good. And the most important thing, Michelle, and this is something Mike D'Antoni just addressed with us, is, listen, it can't be James every single possession. Here, go get us a bucket. They've got to take some pressure off him.
I think that's fair. Doris, enjoy the game.
Thanks.
And they got to figure it out fast because this thing is rolling. All right, time for our signature style brought to you by Zales. Guess who? You know what? Subtle. Very subtle layers for a cold Minnesota night.
I like it. I like the coat. I mean,
you know. I feel like both of you guys could pull that off.
I can pull that off.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell you to pull it off.
I can pull that off.
Not you. Plus, not all the Warriors have all-star resumes. One of the great underdog stories in the league. He wound up getting burned with the best team in the world. This is good. You'll like this.